to all you guys out there in YouTube land. Yes, it's me, DR, with part 2 of Got That Funk Q&A question thingy stuff. La-di-da. Woo-hoo-hoo. Got that funk. You got the funk. I feel like... You know, every time I say that name, I just feel like getting on and funking on down. It's such a good name. Anyway, first question. Before I ramble into... I can ramble, guys. I can ramble with the best of them. Someone should ask me that question. Can you ramble with the best of them? I'll be like, yes, I can. Anyway, Got That Funk. Question numero uno. Would you rather drown or suffocate? Interesting question. Would I rather drown or suffocate? I mean, personally, neither is a really good idea, but let me think. Now, if I'm going to drown, then it means I'm going to have to be either on a boat or forcibly held down in water or something. I mean, I get that vision of me on a boat and it's sinking like the Titanic. I'm something of the world. I'm on top of the world. Yeah. So I get that feeling and I get that idea of dropping into cold water, but then suffocating is basically the same as drowning, because that's what you do when you drown. I mean, I don't think the idea of my lungs filling up with cold water is why did you have to tell me this question? Why? Okay, I'm gonna choose one. Okay, here we go. This is me choosing one. Here we go. I'm gonna choose one. Okay, drowning. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a spider by his toe, if he never lets it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That didn't work. Come on, let's turn off. Okay. For the process of this question, I'd rather suffocate, because I'm gonna do that if I drown or get strangled. So suffocation it is. Ding ding. Question door. Okay, this was a really long question. So this is I'm going to shrink it down a little bit and post a long version of the question before this answer, so you would have seen it already. Would I rather spend my life with someone who I have a deep connection and not have sex, or have a load of sexual partners and not have a lifelong connection? This one's actually probably the simplest question out of the lot of the questions you've asked. Got that fun? I would rather have a lifelong connection with and a bond with someone and not have sex, because the thing with the whole point of sex is wonderful. Sex is a brilliant thing, and I'm definitely not afraid of sex or having issues about sex or nothing. I enjoy sex like everyone else on the planet, if you're having sex or not. But the whole point about sex is it is just purely for me there are emotional connections, but when someone says sex, that has the connotations of that purely just physical mating, that, like, I don't know, I'm like most people, I attach different labels to different types of love making. So, you've got raw sex, and you've got rough sex, and you've got quick sex, and then you got your making love, and you've got, having a quickie and all that type of stuff. So when someone says sex, that to me just is like the raw physical nature of sex. And the thing is, it depends what you mean, because if you're talking about as well adding in Madam Palm, then that's another question altogether. So, but it's still very simple. I mean, I would, like most people, would rather have that emotional connection. It's like having that is so unique and so rare in this world. Sex isn't rare. Sex isn't rare if you think about it. There isn't a lack of sex. For me personally, there isn't a lack of sex. So that having that emotional connection is the most important thing that that you can have, that to me is very rare. Meeting someone that you connect with on an emotional and you know, mental level and ticks all the boxes is so rare that I would rather have that if I had to choose between sex, just raw sex, and emotional connection. I'd rather have the emotional connection. It's not me just, you know, being the emotional connection. It's an honest statement, because for me that is the rarest thing you can have. That pure, you know, you can go out on a Friday, Saturday night and get sex. That's not very rare. It's very fleeting. But to get that emotional connection, that lasting bond with someone, is beautiful, and that to me is the most important thing. So anyway, got that, folks. Thank you for some great questions. I hope I answered them with some level of competency. It's been I've just returned from a dark passage of my life where things were going a bit wrong, and hopefully I'll be back on YouTube, and hopefully I can sort out the microphone because it keeps spiking. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this. This is DR saying peace out. Have a safe journey wherever you're heading.